How to Analyze Epidemiological Data, Beginner's Guide. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, where we explore the world of medical and scientific research. Today, we're going to talk about a critical skill for any budding epidemiologist or health researcher: how to analyze epidemiological data. If you're just starting out in this field, data analysis can seem intimidating, but don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of the basic steps involved and feel more confident in tackling your own data. Before we dive into the analysis, let's first understand what epidemiological data is. Epidemiological data includes information collected from studies or surveillance systems that track health outcomes, exposures, and other relevant factors in populations. This data could come from surveys, clinical trials, cohort studies, or routine surveillance. The data you collect may involve a variety of variables, including demographic information like age and gender, risk factors such as smoking or diet, and outcomes like the incidence of a disease or recovery rates. Now that we know what epidemiological data is, let's move on to the first step in analyzing it: cleaning and preparing your data. Before you can start analyzing your data, it's crucial to make sure it's clean and ready for analysis. Data cleaning involves identifying and correcting any errors or inconsistencies in your dataset. Identify any missing values in your dataset. You'll need to decide whether to exclude these data points, fill them in, or handle them in some other way. Make sure you don't have duplicate entries that could skew your results. Check that all data is in a consistent format. For example, if you're analyzing dates, make sure they're all in the same format. Outliers are values that are significantly higher or lower than the rest of your data. They could represent errors, or they might be real but extreme values that need special attention. Once your data is clean, you're ready to begin your analysis. Now that you know some of the basic statistical methods, you might be wondering how to actually perform these analyses. Luckily, there are several software tools available that can make this process easier. Excel is great for basic data manipulation and running simple descriptive statistics. You can also use it to create contingency tables and run basic statistical tests. SPSS is a user-friendly statistical software that's widely used in epidemiology. It has a graphical interface, so you don't need to know any programming to run analyses. R is a powerful and free statistical programming language that can handle complex data analysis. RStudio is a popular interface for R that makes coding easier, even for beginners. Stata is another statistical software commonly used by epidemiologists. It's known for being user-friendly and great for running both simple and advanced analyses. Each of these tools has its own strengths, so choose the one that best fits your needs and level of expertise. If you're just getting started, I recommend beginning with Excel or SPSS and gradually working your way up to R or Stata. After analyzing your data, the next step is to interpret your results. This is where you make sense of the numbers and understand what they mean in the context of your research question. The p-value tells you whether your findings are statistically significant. A p-value less than 0.05 typically suggests that the observed effect is unlikely to be due to chance. A confidence interval gives you a range of values within which you can be reasonably confident the true value lies. Narrower intervals suggest more precise estimates. Effect size helps you understand the magnitude of an association, which is important for determining how meaningful your results are in real-world terms, not just statistically. Interpreting results isn't just about finding significance. You'll also need to consider the context, potential biases, and limitations of your study. It's important to think critically about what your findings mean and how they can contribute to public health. The final step in data analysis is presenting your findings. Clear and effective communication is key to making an impact with your research. You'll need to decide the best way to convey your results, whether that's through tables, graphs, or written reports. When presenting your findings, keep your audience in mind. If you're speaking to fellow researchers, detailed statistical tables might be appropriate. If you're presenting to a general audience, you may want to use simpler visuals and focus on the key takeaways. And that's it. You've just learned the basics of how to analyze epidemiological data. Remember, data analysis is a skill that takes practice, so don't be discouraged if it feels challenging at first. With time and experience, you'll become more confident and capable. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos in this series. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.